Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Friday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker. County Manager Brian Land has announced on Tuesday of the retirement of longtime Richmond County Airport managers Doyle and Sam Hagler to the County Commissioners Tuesday evening. Doyle Hagler is retiring with 52 years of service and his brother Sam with 11 years. Land said that the Hagler brothers have been permanent fixtures around the airport for over half a century and that they have been the face of the airport. Land gave an update on the Epicenter Festival. The three-day concert event is slated for May 10th through 12th on the Rockingham Festival grounds, which will include Rockingham Dragway and Rockingham Speedway. Ticket sales remain strong, and Land said the event should be a huge shot in the arm for local sales and occupancy tax revenues. Land asked the local businesses to welcome the attendees with open arms. The Old Churraw Water Project has been underway for 3 months, and according to the county manager, crews have installed 20,000 feet of water line. Land reminded residents that if they tap onto the new line within 90 days of the project completion, their tap fees will be reduced from $900 down to only $400. Last month, a petition was submitted to the county from residents requesting water in areas not covered under the current plans. Land updated his commissioners, noting that employees and staff had done due diligence to validate the information produced by the petitioners. Land said that they had received over 431 signatures. However, only 96% of those petitioners who signed the petition already have city or county water. Land reminded the commissioners that they already have policies and procedures in place to assure the water enterprise stays financially sound, and emphasized decisions cannot be made on emotion alone. He noted that both the water and solid waste departments operate solely on the revenue generated by those enterprise funds. The Enviva wood pellet plant is just 75 days out from completion, according to Land, with 325 construction personnel working on the site daily to meet the targeted completion date of late June. The railroad crossing has been completed across the highway to the CSX main line. Land said that Enviva is still looking for employees and staff to man the new facility full-time, and many high-paying jobs are still available. Land encouraged those interested in employment to check the company's website often. A man who was out on bail on a number of charges is back in the Richmond County Jail on a higher bond after a deputy got suspicious. Ruben Armando Aris III was driving through East Rockingham on Monday when a patrolling Richmond County Sheriff's deputy recognized him and noticed he was driving a vehicle with Florida tags. Suspicious, the deputy turned around to follow Aris, who then turned down a side street, pulled into the driveway, jumped out, and made a run for it. Aris was caught in a backyard, and the deputy allegedly found a syringe on Aris. He was taken before a magistrate and charged with 1 count each of resisting a public officer and possession of drug paraphernalia. Sheriff James Clemens presented 4 deputies with recently earned law enforcement certificates on Thursday. Deputies Lieutenant Clyde Smith and Detective Sergeant Ty Rucker earned their intermediate certificate, while the other 2, Detective Sergeant Mitch Watson and Detective Jeff Millen, earned their advanced law enforcement certificate. The certificates are earned by officers in North Carolina by a combination of years of service, training hours, and college education. All right, when we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is an occasional shop located at 122 South Hancock Street in Rockingham, North Carolina. We are open the first weekend of each month, Thursday through Saturday. We strive to offer unique selections of vintage, antique, handmade, and new goods. Each month we'll fill the shop with hand-picked home decor, furniture, and gifts. If you are looking for something out of the ordinary, then we're the place for you. You can find the shop dates and hours on our website at willowtreeantiquesandgifts.com. We would love to see you during our next occasional shop dates.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact.
And welcome to your Live at 5 weather report, brought to you by Simply Chic Boutique. And you can see behind me, it has been a very big mess today out here with the weather. It's just been raining cats and dogs all day long. But good news coming your way this weekend as we take a look at the weather map for tomorrow. As you can see in Fayetteville, already going to be having some partly cloudy skies. Rayford around the same situation with 70s, high 70s. And kind of the low 50s, 60s going on. So not terrible weather coming your way next weekend, or this weekend rather. Lumberton all the way down in 76. Laurinburg and the rest of the Sandhills on the west side of the county. Rockingham with a 75 and a 67. LRB 74 is the high. Partly cloudy, you can't go wrong with tomorrow. Great day to go out and enjoy the weather. So much you can do outside. It's finally getting there, finally feeling like spring. And that brings me to the 7-day forecast. As you can see, again, in 8, Rockingham Dragway. Speaking of outdoor activities, you can go out there tomorrow and check out what they got going on out there. High of 75, low of 57. Sunday also partly cloudy with a high of 76 and a low of 63. Now hold on, because the weather is getting back to raining again on Monday and Tuesday. We'll get into a pair of 80s for the high and a low of 67, a low of 58 on Tuesday. Chance of rain throughout the day and the evening, but as we look forward into next week in the middle of it, Wednesday with a high of 79 and a low of 54. Thursday also partly cloudy with a high of 80 and a low of 62. But Friday, there is a threat of rain, about 30% chance, but it is going to be partly cloudy. High of 79, a low of 56. When we get closer to that, to next weekend, we'll know for sure if the weather and the rain's going to come in and change up everything else. Because right now, we got a good weekend coming up, but next weekend may not be as good. But that is going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report. When we return, we've got more sports on the way. It's coming up right after the break.
Richmond Young Professionals is hosting the first ever disc golf tournament at the newly constructed Henson Lake Disc Golf Course in Rockingham. On Saturday, April 27th, players can participate for prizes in either a team round, a singles round, or play in both. Registration is $25 per person, and the first 40 to sign up will receive a free premium custom Henson Lake disc. Sign up at eventbrite.com today.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
It was deja vu for the Lumberton High School baseball team on Thursday as the Richmond Raiders shut out the Pirates for the second night in a row. Richmond rolled to a 7-0 victory, extending its winning streak to 8 games. Senior Cameron Caraway returned to the mound for the first time in over a week, tossing a complete game shutout on 3 hits, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Over the last 8 wins, the Raiders have now outscored their opponents 40-12. Richmond is now 12-3 on the season and 9-1 in SAC play. They will look to continue their streak on Saturday when the Raiders travel to Southeast Guilford High School. First pitch is set for 3 p.m. A 6-run top of the 7th inning by the Lumberton softball team was the difference maker in Thursday's series final against the Lady Raiders. Holding a 2-1 lead with just 3 outs separating them from another win, the Lady Raiders and senior pitcher Grayson Way saw things unravel late as Lumberton won 7-2. The Laws ended Richmond's 38-game regular season conference winning streak. The last time the Lady Raiders lost in conference play was to Scotland High School in April of 2016. The 5-run loss also was Richmond's largest margin of defeat since losing by 7 runs to Purnell Sweat High School in May of 2011. A night after recording 12 hits and 5 runs against Lumberton pitcher Morgan Britt, the seniors shut down Richmond's bats, allowing 2 runs and just 1 hit. The lone bright spot offensively for the Lady Raiders was sophomore Paige Ransom's 2-run homer in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The ball cleared the left field fence, scoring fellow sophomore Peyton Chappell, who led off with a hit by pitch. Richmond is now 11-2 overall and 9-1 in SAC play. They will get back on the diamond Tuesday at 71st High School at 6 p.m. Prior to Thursday's tennis match against Lumberton, the Raiders honored its 4 seniors, Mason Bailey, Kayla Brewer, Kevin Campos, and Adam Morrison. The visiting Pirates would take the match, however, cruising past the Raiders in 8-1 fashion. Picking up the lone win on the day was sophomore Bradford Pittman, who defeated Quentin Frederick 6-3 and 6-0 in the number 2 contest. The Raiders are 4-8 overall and 4-6 in SAC play. They will now prepare for the SAC tournament, which will begin on Tuesday, April 9th. An opponent and location has yet to be determined at the time of today's show. And that's going to do it for another edition of Live at 5. Be sure to stay up to date with all of the latest in Richmond County by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free RO app for your mobile devices. And be sure to check out Good Morning Sandhills Monday through Friday and tune into the RO Sports Show every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, good night, and have a great weekend in Richmond County.